What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick and Penelope here, and today we're going to be bringing you a music review of the new Drake song, Laugh Now, Cry Later, featuring Lil Durk. Now, the song itself I thought was pretty good. The video I thought was even better. Basically, the song itself is a pretty traditional Drake song. It's got a nice melodic flow. It's got Drake's sort of signature flow. Not that Drake has his own flow or anything, but you can kind of tell Drake has this own little bop he does with his own little melody, and it's super traditional, super patented at this point, and he uses it a lot, and he used it in this song as well. Yeah, so pretty traditional sounding. It's got, good 808s. It's like, the rhythm sections are good. It's got these little horns in the song that are kind of cool. It's got little breakdowns, musically, everything you'd expect from a Drake song. Nothing really new. And that's not a bad thing necessarily. The video I thought was really good. The video kind of starts off like at the Nike World Headquarters, I guess, somewhere in Oregon is what it said in the video. And Drake's like pulling up in like this nice ass like spaceship looking car. I think it's a Benz. With these blue lights on the inside, and he's got his girl with him. And basically the whole video is just Drake playing sports. Basically,
playing sports, bud.
Playing sports. Basically, the whole video is just Drake playing sports. He's playing basketball with Kevin Durant. He's playing football with Odell Beckham Jr. He's gets tackled by Marshawn Lynch. God, he's like hitting baseballs off the roof or some shit. Like, he's posing as though he won the championship with the Raptors or something.
He was number one.
He's got he's like palming a basketball and like holding up the number one.
God, that's funny as fuck. And he's like, it was so weird because it was for like 10 seconds in the video where he was just kind of standing there with his finger up in the background. I think, who was it? Lil Durk was in the forefront rapping his verse.
Yeah, there's this,
he looks so funny too.
Yeah, there's this it's like back when you used to take high school photos, how they have that weird little gray textured background thing behind you. Basically, they're standing in front of one of those, and Drake is not moving, just like holding up the number one.
Like straight face.
He's got like a Raptors hat on. Just not moving, and Lil Durk is doing his whole like dance and rap shit. Very funny scene. The video had a lot of humor. There's a lot of funny scenes in the video. They kept they'd be like doing something, like they'd be dancing or whatever, and then like they'd look at the camera and say "baby" or whatever, like
it was so funny.
on beat with the because Drake kept saying "baby" in the lyrics. So I guess now's a good time to go over those lyrics with you guys. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town, baby. Where do these N-words be at when they say they be doing all this and all that? So, pretty normal, kind of trappy, rappy, kind of macho man, tough guy lyrics, You got to have the drug reference. I took a half and she took a whole thing. Slow down, baby. So, you got to have the drug reference. I don't know what a half is. I don't know what exactly they're doing. Sounds like they're dropping acid.
I didn't even think about that.
Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry. But I guess you know now, baby. So, I don't know what these lyrics exactly mean. Drake does this a lot in his lyrics where they're very cryptic, and I guess you'd kind of have to just be in the know to really know what's going on. Because sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. You can take that to be its own idea, right? Just like an idea in and of itself. Or because there's a comma, I'm expected to believe that sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, comma, but I guess you know now, baby. But I guess you know now, baby is in relation to sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. It's just so cryptic. It could mean literally anything, and only Drake would really know. I took a half, she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. That's obviously about drugs. We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town, baby. That's like we pulled up on your block, and where's everybody at? Where you at? You was talking all that shit. Now I'm here. Where do these N-words be at when they say they doing all this and all that? So basically, everybody claiming they're doing stuff, but I don't see it. Where they at when they doing it? So basically, typical macho man, tough guy. And then one thing I did want to ask you guys in the comments about is there's this recurrent line about in Drake's verse and in Lil Durk's verse about please don't play that N-word song in this party. I can't even listen to that. I don't know who Drake's talking about. And then Lil Durk down here says, can you not play that little boy in the club because we do not listen to rats. Now Lil Durk's line seems like it could be more about Tekashi 6ix9ine because Tekashi has a lot of club bangers, as well as he's a snitch, as you know, so he's a rat. So that could be who that's about. But then my question is, does that mean Drake's line is also about Tekashi? Does that mean, am I just completely missing something? Do I not know about some beef that Drake and Lil Durk both have with some similar person? Either way, let me know in the comments if you guys know who that is all talking about. But yeah, for the most part, Drake's bars were all pretty generic, pretty normal Drake bars. One bar I thought was fairly corny was this one right here. So it says, distance between us is not like a store. This isn't a closable gap. Hey, I don't know. That just sounds a little corny to me. I mean, I get what he's saying. He's saying, yo, I put so much distance. And then I get it. It goes back to the victory lap. Anytime I ran into somebody, it must be a victory lap. Shawty, come sit on my lap. They saying Drizzy just snapped. And then he says, distance between us is not like a store. This isn't a closable gap. He's trying to say he's put so much distance between himself and everybody else, or whoever he's specifically talking about here, that they can't close the gap. It's physiologically impossible. I don't even know that's the word. Physically impossible to close the gap. The gap is so large. He's made a gap so big you can't even close it. But it's still a corny bar regardless, just because it's talking about gap, obviously, talking about the store gap. I don't know. Maybe gap is a lot cooler in Canada. But either way, overall, very good song, very good video. I am going to give the song an 8 out of 10. Now, mind you, that is because I have to compare Drake to Drake, and I know what a 10 from Drake sounds like, and a 10 from Drake is like super poppin', crazy snapped. You know what I mean? And this just, it's a good song. For sure, it's got a lot of good merits. Video, hilarious, super funny video. But the song itself, it's not Drake's best. Clearly not his best. So, give the song an 8. I'll give the video a 10 because I thought the video was really funny.
I am going to go with the same rating, song an 8, Drake and whatnot. And the video, I love the video. I thought it was so funny when he was like in this Olympic swimming pool or whatever underwater, and he was like punching, and then he like turns the camera and is like, baby, and the bubbles come out. That was really funny. Like, I mean, you gotta admit, like, there's just too many elements. And when everybody was doing it, I don't know, it was really good. And that girl was like laying on top of a like bunch of boxes of Nikes that Drake, probably supposedly even bought her, and she was like, baby, because it was like, yes, you just gave me all this stuff. But yeah, so I loved it. I love the video. I like the content. It was all really funny. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you want us to react to next. Let us know what you thought about the video, and we'll see you in the next one.